You know what's cool about doing custom stuff? Absolutely nothing.
I just nailed a soda bottle. Oh shoot, I didn't see that till last second because, well, honestly, I was checking myself out real quick to make sure the angle was good on the camera. I know, but we are hands-free, guys. We're starting our video off a little bit different today. It is not a trucking day, but this video is going to become a trucking day type video. Currently right now we are in the Mazda, as we like to call it, and we are headed back to our shop. We just dropped Martin off to pick up my truck, and Martin is taking my truck to go pick up my trailer currently. And that is because I have a project that I'm working on at the shop that I absolutely have to get done in like the next few hours, because we're going trucking tomorrow and it's a very vital part. That's, well, I don't know if it's vital, but it's kind of, we want to have it and it needs to get done so we can have it. And I'll show you that when we get to the shop, what I'm working on, guys. Our finished product, rattle can. That's not the best, but it ain't the worst either. Actually, it looks really good, guys. It looks really good. Putting us in the hole. They always put us in the hole. That's the hole. Look at you. All right, we pull a little CRST gold. Pulling a little CRST gold there. I don't know. Maybe we'll redo those panels. Yeah, we might have to redo those panels. Can we reach it? Oh, wow. That's really wedged in there. Sorry. The rest of it's clean. So yeah, guys, we got a new trailer, new to me, new used. Yeah, that's how we do things around here. We buy used equipment and we make it new again to us. This is a Great Dane with a carrier, just like what I had before with my trailer. Other than it is a spread axle, which is what I wanted. I wanted a spread axle. I wanted a white side spread axle. I know a lot of you guys will be like, why didn't you get a stainless? I wanted a white side for one particular reason. That reason being, I'm going to put stripes on the sides. I want to do the same stripes that the truck has, exact same pattern. We're going to go straight back to the back of the trailer. They're going to cross over, they're going to go up, and then they're going to go forward. I think it's going to look really sick. We're in the process of getting quotes done right now. So far, the only place that's responded is in Joplin, Missouri. If we have to go there to get this done, that's what we'll do, by golly. But I'm hoping I can find something a little closer to me. If I can't, though, we'll get it set up and scheduled. I'm hoping to have the stripes on, preferably this year. I'd like to get it done this year. My camera's broken, guys. Camera's broken, so I can't get you that super long arm angle. It's an iPhone, but it's supposed to have 3 cameras, and currently only 1 works now. I should say the cameras are broken. All right, we're loaded. We're just shy of 39,000. No, you're not coming out.
Yeah, that's Mr. Coolant. I don't have a splice, except for my APU lines. So we're gonna use a 5/8 socket, because I had to turn my heater valves off up here so I don't lose all my coolant. And this is not coolant. This is Idaho. So, all right. Let's dive underneath there and fix this puppy. Well, hopefully I won't need my 5/8 socket. I'm kidding, I got more. I got enough 5/8 sockets. Alright, that should hold it. It's actually a pretty tight fit. I don't like because of the barbs on it, but I yanked on it pretty hard and I can't pull it apart, so we should be alright. No, this is also Idaho. I need to do something with all that spaghetti of freaking heater hoses, because that's my arch nemesis right now with this truck. It's just been nothing but coolant issues. But this time it wasn't this, it was in the back. The freaking APU line ripped through. So I had to sacrifice my 5/8 socket just for the time being. It was rubbing on that bracket. And it's not even close to touching, but I guess it was close enough. And she did her in. Let's go get washed up and let's go try to get loaded, I guess. Probably gonna have to add some coolant to it, so I'm gonna let it run for a bit.
What are you doing? Alright, we just heard from Chris that he is unloaded. So with any luck, door 22, which is the first door, will be open for us. We'll just back our pretty asses in there. Isn't that nice? We got lights in this trailer. I love it. The guys, when they unload me, they're gonna love it too. I'll leave those on for them. Where is it? Oh, we're up here. Derp. I do this stuff all the time, guys. I'm a professional. Just remember that. I am professional. We have to release some air because we're apparently too high. There we go. Hopefully that's good.
I forgot I was supposed to be vlogging on this trip. We are in eastern Iowa. It is pretty dang windy. Look at this big damn thing here. I got that because my shifter tower was worn out. So I went to replace the shift tower, but I couldn't get the old shifter off of it. So I bought one of these double bends. We had to make a custom shift boot. Alice trimmed that plate because the shifter was hitting the back of that plate and it wasn't going to work. Now, first I really didn't like it, but now I kind of like it. It shifts different. Definitely got to get used to it. I'd be missing gears like a rookie a lot of the times. So, fun. But truck's been doing good. I know I owe you guys an update on this thing, and we'll walk around it here when I get it washed because it is filthy disgusting right now. We are on our way out west. We are going to Cheyenne, Wyoming. We've been hustling and bustling and running these loads. So, other than having a bunch of coolant issues, and nothing major, it's just leaks. And some of this is stuff that I've done, some of this is stuff that's from the previous owner. Like yesterday, we had the APU hose break on us. That goes to the coolant that goes to the APU, and it rubbed a hole in it. So, we spliced that. Other than that, you know, here and there, old stuff, fixing it, you know, but you're never going to know that until you take the truck out on the road. So, we got about 30,000 pounds on. You know, it likes to cruise at that RPM. It makes power. It definitely makes power. I don't like lugging it that low, but I don't really feel like splitting down a gear right now. It'll still pull at 1,300 RPM. But it is, we got a pretty good sustained headwind right now, so it's gonna work a little bit harder, as you can see from my gas mileage, and we're not even going that fast because we're doing about 68 with the cruise set. So I have to put a little bit more coolant in her this morning just because it burped itself on the APU after driving it to Iowa here. Iowa 80 is where we spent the night, and now we're off again. Probably gonna get it washed in York, Nebraska, because they seem to do the best job there, and keep on trucking. For those that wonder how much horsepower this makes, it is currently set at 700 horsepower and approximately 2,400 foot-pounds of torque, and I'm pretty sure it makes every bit of that because it scoots.
Guys, it looks like we got ourselves a convoy. We're convoying with Chris. I asked him if he wants to wait on me because we're still in the dock. We're still getting loaded, which is why you see like the movements every once in a while. So he's gonna go down to the truck stop and hang out and chill and Netflix and all the good things. And we're gonna convoy because we're both going to the same place to deliver at, oddly enough, the same time, which is good because we needed that. Originally, Chris was going to deliver tomorrow morning, but we moved his appointment up because he's got a really tight one tomorrow for his reload, and everybody was worried about that except for Martin. But hopefully we'll get done here pretty soon. I'm in midst of paperwork chaos at the moment. We're doing invoicing. We just invoiced out I think like 4 or 5 invoices. I need to do some dispatching for our trucks still, and I need to print out new load tenders that we got between yesterday and today. So paperwork never ends, ever. All right, we're loaded. Wasn't too shabby. Just under 2 hours. That's how we like it. Actually, we like it when it's over 2 hours sometimes too, because then we get paid more money. We got our Godfathers.
Oh, yeah.
What's yours? The classic combo? I almost grabbed that one. You're lucky I did, because then you would have been out.
Oh, look at that. We are all clean again. They did an okay job. They did miss my landing gear though. But being how filthy this truck was, it's alright. I didn't notice that till I pulled out. And I don't really feel like going back in there. So I'm just gonna let it ride, as you see. But it's not too terrible. The truck is clean again. I gotta polish my trailer wheels again one of these days. Probably need to polish Alice's new trailer's wheels. I like my Valley Chrome light bar. That's the best thing ever since sliced bread. Makes this truck pop real nice with the watermelons. My Valley Chrome whale tail, that's sweet. I ended up adding 2 more lights here. I only had the top 2, and of course we got to roll amber. The quarter for the half fenders, I think in one of these days I'm going to buy some newer ones, not the brackets but just the fenders, because these are kind of beat up. I got them at a good price, but if you guys remember, I did tell you I did overpay for them by the time I figured my, oh, I left my doors open. By the time I bought the brackets, of course. I like the way this came out because Alice found these in Minnesota when we were still at Dave's. They were for sale on Marketplace, and I didn't think they were going to look good with the stainless inserts, but they actually do. I like it. Valley Chrome bumper. I really like this thing. Ended up doing these kind of like blind mount license plate thingies, holders. They kind of, as you see, I don't know if you can see that, but they mount from the bottom. I absolutely love the visor. The visor's sweet. Also Valley Chrome reverse. I think they call this the Gangster Butterfly or whatever. 7 cab lights. And, you know, little touches here and there. Doing the old school thing with the quilted fender covers. And I put flaps on the bottom to be nostalgic and old school, even though it's an aero truck. I did have some tank covers for the back, but they kept blowing off. These kept breaking. I just put that new one on. That one broke. I guess they were just old. And yeah, one of these days we'll get a nicer deck plate. But these are all hand-me-downs. Custom zip tie, because this kept popping up because there's nothing holding it down over here. The little turnbuckle that's supposed to hold it against the frame is gone. So that was fun. I know the airlines aren't really touching. This guy is, but who cares? I'll make sure our fifth wheel's latched. So yeah. Let's go inside. Don't mind the filth. It's not that dirty. I bought a brand new Legacy for it. I moved that over to the passenger side because the seat was literally trashed. It was garbage. Alice ended up painting my dash for me. It looks real nice. I put the wheel on it. I actually ended up mounting my cruise control switches down here on a bracket. And that works out real well because I could just hit it right then and there. Of course, you know, brake knobs. I already talked about this guy. The reason why this guy is in here is because I couldn't get the stock one off, and I never really was a fan of these, but I kind of like this one. The only thing that I will tell you guys with this shifter, it's got a poly bushing in there, and maybe even without the poly bushing, and yes, it is an 18. It rattles. Like this thing's really loud. If you're not used to it, it's really loud. Arming switches for nitrous. No, just kidding. Those are my dumb switches. Pyro, I put it over there because there's really nowhere else I could put it, because I got this doohickey here. So that pyro actually is really, really important, and I'll tell you guys why later, I guess. So the engine in here is a dual overhead cam ISX, aka Signature 600. It's a little bit more fuel. This guy is an 18.9 18B RTLO, of course. It's rebuilt. It's got a big ginormous cooler on it, but it still gets pretty warm for some reason. It always likes to run around 200. Double bunk truck. It's got a wood floor in the back. It's not too terrible. It's got 308 gears in it, so it scoots pretty good. Oh, I noticed I got some water streaking on the inside of my window. How did that happen? But yeah, I really like this truck. I'm not done with it by any means. There's still a bunch of stuff I want to do to it. Other than a coolant leak here and there and a fuel pressure sweat sensor, it's been pretty good. This is probably the smoothest DOHC engine I've ever had. It idles so smooth. They run smooth. Usually they don't idle this smooth because they're all over the place with the timing actuators and the fuel metering actuators. They're not the smoothest of the engines, but the power this thing makes, when I first took it out with Chris, that's when the bulk of the problems we usually had with coolant lines, mainly underneath the sleeper heater lines. We were pulling the sisters, and we were heavy with cheese, and I was kind of babying it because I didn't know anything about this truck yet, and this is the first heavy load I've ever pulled with it, and scooting pretty good. And it's like I'm getting these guys in these Cascadias that are just, I'm at like half throttle, and my engine torque is showing 50%, and I'm walking by them, and then I get into it, and it just goes, and it just keeps pulling. I'm like, Jesus, this thing must be making like 550 horsepower at half throttle or something, or whatever I was at, because you could say at a half throttle, but it might have been 3/4. That being said, this thing does real good. That's very impressive. It's one of the it's the best fuel mileage truck in the fleet too, by far, which is crazy because high maintenance is spec'd for fuel mileage, but this thing outdoes it. If I could change anything, probably the 308s. They're a little obnoxious at times. I'd like to maybe do like a 336 or something. They get my fuel filter wet. Like a 336 or something, but or 325s. But other than that, it's been all right. Just got to get used to driving it, and it's not that big of a deal. So yeah. So been cruising her, been doing all right, been making money, and still got a lot to do to it, as in lights, other stuff. I gotta put my stacks on it, this, that, you know, stuff like that. It's just, it never ends. So yep, but pretty happy with the truck so far. Little things here and there, but you know, you're gonna have that with a project of this magnitude. So.
Last time we were here, don't eat that, Macy, come on. There's pasta on the ground. I think they just dumped pasta out. I don't think it's like it came out. Anyway, last time we were here, it was miserably hot and humid, and now it's like, I need a jacket. It's downright cold. I think it's in the 60s, but the wind It's cold, guys. Take my word for it. Convoy is convoying. We got my truck, which I affectionately call Eastwood. Oh, big reveal. Yeah, there's Easty right there, Eastwood. And next to it, high maintenance. Hi me and Easty. I know. I'm a girl. I gotta have my names, and I gotta make them cute. Because the trucks, they're always boys, but they gotta have a cute name. Getting our fuel here in Illinois. If you're not aware, Illinois fuel is pretty pricey, but that's because of the IFTA credit. So when you take away that IFTA credit, actually Illinois is usually the cheapest fuel in the country. I love the IFTA credit here in Illinois because every time we do our IFTA taxes, it always gets us a big old fat refund. All right, let me call you back. I'm gonna get checked in here and see what they're gonna do, and I'll let you know when we figure out for an air leak. I'm not sure which line it was you're messing with. You guys remember a while back we did a video? The thumbnail had a white Peterbilt with Martin. That white Peterbilt up ahead to our left is actually that truck. That truck used to have a flat top sleeper 48 maybe, but they swapped out the sleeper, and that truck is one of our owner operators. He's leased onto us. His name's Austin, and the trailer he's pulling, that was the trailer that Chris used to pull. We never got a chance to show it on the channel. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. There you go. The guard, just after I did my paperwork, he's like, "You got one more truck coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's actually behind me, and we got that truck over there." We got 3 trucks in this place today, guys. It's so neat. It's like we got a fleet. I can't pinch me. I'm dreaming. It's so cool. Me too. Oh, were you 7 o'clock? I thought you were 5. Oh, you sweet talked her. You have a way with the ladies. I do too. It's all good. Chris, though, he does not. He has no. Chris has no game. He has to come back.
I get no gas mileage today. Stupid windy. Finally started to go up now. And wind calmed down. We are in Big Springs, Nebraska.